Y'all, let's see how long it takes for you to get this text message. So you guys are watching me text right now. All right. Done. Texted everyone. Y'all, trash is still full. I like to put these little papers right inside the roll in case I need it later. This one is RY8320B1. I'm good. How are y'all? Oh, you know what? I'm going to need my glue gun for this one. So, let's plug that in while we're thinking about it. We have glue sticks. All right. Y'all, we are going to put some floral in this one. So, you're watching and got the text just now immediately. Y'all, I didn't even get the text yet. What the heck? And I'm pretty sure I signed up first. All right, let's get our frame off to the side. Y'all, I am using the sign from the resupply box. I do believe, though, the extra signs are on decoexchange.com if you haven't gotten one yet. All right. Let's get busy. We are going to do ten pieces at 30 inches. Do I ship to Canada? Yeah, you can order off our website and it'll go to Canada. All right, so that's 6, 8, 10. All right, now we need 8 at 20. Two. What's up, y'all? Y'all, if I remember, I also have a fun, quick project to do. After this. Y'all, I still haven't gotten my own text yet. What the heck? Alright, there's our 8. I'm going to keep one of these, throw the other in the extra pile. Alright, we're going to do some 10-inch poofs around here. Judith, that glue gun should still be available unless it's sold out. I do know that we have more on order. All right, we're doing the 10 inches. You're watching Gone with the Wind. I don't think I've ever watched that whole movie. All right, halfway there. Hey, hey. You've never seen that movie? It just doesn't seem like something I want to watch. It's been a while. Where you been, girl? You got your 6919. The team is packing that stuff as fast as they can. Yesterday they packed 1,000 orders. All right, last 10-inch. Y'all, I just got the text. How crazy is that? All right, that's gonna use up the rest of that roll. Throw that in the trash. These are 10 inches. All right, now we can add our ruffles. The bottom are gonna be 30. All right, so on your ruffle, you're gonna curl each end just a little bit. Then you're gonna ruffle it right down the middle. Whenever you curl those edges just a little bit, you hide those cut edges. That way, you don't have any crazy fray. All right, so 30-inch ruffles all the way around the bottom. What did I think of the House of Dragons? I didn't love it. I'm gonna give it a few more episodes. Y'all, we're gonna make after this wreath, we're gonna put together a quick door hanger because someone was really concerned that they got a door hanger and was broken. Its feet were cut off. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. It's actually super cute. I think I also have to make like 6 orders that need to ship out this weekend, but I'll do that tomorrow. What's up, Nancy Brown? Have I decorated the sleigh yet? I don't think so. The bottom mesh was 30 inches. So y'all, almost every mesh base that you're ever gonna see me make on the Deco Exchange page right here is gonna be the same formula. We're gonna do 10-inch poofs around the top, 30-inch ruffles around the bottom, and then 20-inch ruffles around the top. Y'all, we just got an Etsy sale. Hey. Loving this plaid. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's gonna work out perfect for Halloween because it's black and gray. All right, last set of 30-inch ruffles. 60919, can you get it? Yeah, you can go to decoexchange.com, type in 60919, and you can see what's available. Still no text, Facebook is weird. Gloria, the text is not from Facebook. Do I have any updates on the shipping? They're shipping every single day. That's all I got. Hey, Summer. All right, so we've got our 10-inch poofs around the top, 30-inch around the bottom. Now we're gonna add our 20-inch ruffles around the top. What do you plan to do with the pink swan in the back? That's a flamingo. All right, we're gonna add our 20-inch ruffles right in between our poofs here. Just got your text, awesome. Almost done with the mesh. Sorry to hear that, LaShanta. How do you know the size box you need for the kind of wreath? You measure the wreath and see what size box it goes in. Sounds smart ass, but it's not. I promise that's how you do it. Every single wreath could be different. So I can't tell you to go get a 24 by 24 by 12 if yours will fit in 22 by 22 by 8. Do I still have the gingerbread sign? What gingerbread sign? We've got a whole lot of them. Megan and Jordan are not a couple. Jordan plays for my team, friend, in case you weren't aware. All right, 2 more pieces of mesh. Joanne sold 3 multiples since taking the summit class. Awesome. That's what all of our sales have been this week. Were multiples. And one that is one regular one. Shipping are expensive? Not really. We have a whole class on how to ship if you need it. Is the subscriber box part of learning group? No, you can get the subscription box without the membership. All right. So there's our base. Y'all, we're using this cute little sign. Y'all, since the sign is kind of oblong, I think we're gonna crunch our wreath. So to do that, all you have to do is put your frame right on your table and push it down just a little bit. And now you have an oval. I want it to be more oval than that though. There we go. All right, we're gonna get 4 mounting squares. Y'all, I somehow let my glue dry up in there, so I have to take the lid off. Why are there ads in the middle of our live? Well, that way we can actually make money off of a free video. That's how Facebook works. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of glue at the top, at the bottom, on both sides. Y'all, whenever using super glue, less is more. So it says on the back, 1 dot per square inch. So don't overdo it. It'll take a long time for the glue to dry. It's one of your favorite signs. It's super cute. Y'all, I need to sneeze. Maybe not. All right, so we put some super glue. We put our little mounting squares. Now we're going to take our hot glue and we're just going to put hot glue all around the edges. Happy National Dog Day. Y'all know what Rue did today for National Dog Day? He dug in one of the girls' trash cans. Evidently she put some chicken salad in there. And he sniffed it out. All right. We're gonna let this dry. What are the squares? They're called mounting squares. We sell them at decoexchange.com. All right, we're gonna put this off to the side so the glue can dry. While we wait, we're gonna make our bow. Gonna grab our easy bow maker. All right, so that sign has a little bit of spider web on it. So I found a ribbon that had spiders on it. Y'all, I don't know if this one's still in stock. I grabbed it as soon as it came in. Super cute. This one too. And then this one has a little bit of purple, so I wanted to bring a little bit of the purple in. That's it. Yeah, well, he wasn't very smart because where he did it, we wouldn't have known until Monday when she came into work, except he brought the whole empty, which I don't know if it was empty when he found it, but the whole empty sleeve of Ritz crackers was right in the middle of the office. So then I was like, that's weird. Who just threw their paper on the floor? And then I looked over, and homeboy had a little something on his nose. So then I walked back there to her office, and I could smell coffee. Evidently, she had a little coffee cup today that had a little bit of coffee left, and she had it in her trash can. So he had chicken salad, Ritz crackers, and coffee. All right, let's give this a little pinch. Give it a little twist. So I definitely left Parker at home with him because I feel like chicken salad, coffee, and Ritz is going to be a little shaky. It's like, yep, I'm going to go work. Let's give that a good twist. All right, we're going to do this at about 6 inches. Crystal, every time I see you, I'm like, that baby's coming. She ain't going to make it much longer. Crystal, my dad's stepmom used to always say whenever the nose started to get wider, you were closer to labor. And the other day, when I saw you on that video, I was like, ooh, she ain't gonna make it till the end of September. So I'm just waiting every day to open up Facebook and see the message that there's a new little one on the way. Is he sick, Sandra? I don't know. I left him at home. I was like, you deal with that stomachache on your own. All right, we're going to start with an 8-inch tail. Janice, I had gastric bypass back in 2003. All right, so that's where we're at so far. Y'all, this one I'm pretty sure sold out like the very first day that we got it. Crystal said she needs to measure her nose every morning to see when it's time. It's close. Y'all, look how pretty. This one is black, orange, white, and a little bit of glitter. Mary, are you selling any wreaths in the store? How many wreaths do you take to a craft show? As many as you can fit in your booth. How do you join classes? You can go to learnfromdamon.com and you can learn all about our business coaching and creative coaching. All right, this little black and white with the spiders on it is super cute. Although not all the spiders are created equal, but we're not gonna judge. This little spider had a bad day. Looks like a spider that's been at my house, got squished. Cindy, it was a lot of practice with the bow maker. Y'all, those loops are not the same. Let's just pull that out of there. Blake, I don't put grapes. Listen, I don't put grapes in my chicken salad. That's gross. I'm out. All right, then we're gonna finish it off with a smaller version of that spider. Janet said she sold 30 wreaths at her last craft show. Congratulations. Oh, no pecans in the chicken salad either. All right, let's slide this off. Okay, for real, question. How come funeral chicken salad sandwiches are always the best chicken salad sandwiches? Y'all know what I'm talking about. They bring that little white soft bread, the crust cut off, just a little triangle. And they're always different. They're just better. All right. Ideas for the next workshop. I know the coaches were talking about it today. It's from Costco. Girl, we don't have Costco in Louisiana. We have like one. And there's definitely no Costco in Lake Charles where I grew up. All right. Georgia Brown sold 8 at her craft show and then got 18 custom orders. Congratulations, Georgia Brown. All right, let's tie this off. They buy it at Kroger. I can believe the Kroger story. With Rouse's chicken salad. Y'all, I don't know that I've ever been to Rouse's. I know for sure I've never been to Costco. Donna, I don't know what you're talking about. How come you can never buy the wreath that you make? You can buy all of our wreaths. They're on decoexchange.etsy.com. All right, we're gonna stick this right in the middle. Do I sell kits like the one I'm making? This one is not a kit, but we do have kits sometimes. All right, we're just gonna wrap that pipe cleaner around the frame. I'm gonna put mine a little bit higher because we're gonna put our bow down at the bottom. Lots of, y'all, who all is new tonight? Let us know. Yeah, these are a 20-inch pipe cleaner. We sell them at decoexchange.com. Website for business coaching, it is learnfromdamon.com. All right. Y'all, now I made that a little bit loose so that I could adjust this where I want it. There we go. Thanks, Regina. Brenda's new, welcome. Michelle's new. Rebecca, an 18-day craft show. Do you have to sit there the whole 18 days, or do they monitor it for you? I mean, 18 days is not a craft show. That's a pop-up store. All right, now that I know that this is where I want it from the top to the bottom, now I'm gonna use the 2 pipe cleaners from this side to secure it tighter so that it doesn't move. Terry, I don't really want to go to Costco. I don't even like going to Sam's. Like, who needs 14 gallons of mayonnaise? I'm out. The only thing I go to Sam's and buy is food for the homeless. We make like basically little care packages, and we keep them in our car, and then we can just hand them out to people when we see them. And we make ribbon from Sam's. That's about it. There ain't nothing else I need in that much quantity. Lorraine said she's old here. Lorraine, you've been around a while, friend. Jamie, yeah, contact customer service info@damonotes.com, and they can tell you how to upgrade your account. That way you get the group discount. All right. Now, whenever you attach your sun, you should be able to move your, like, give it a wiggle and a jiggle, and it should, look, it ain't like us. It should not move with the shape. Okay, so it's, so someone else is gonna man it for 18 days. Rebecca, I would do it. You know, as stuff sells, you can just replenish it. I wouldn't, like, go make 300 items for 18 days. I would make whatever you bring to a normal craft show. And then as some of it sells every day, go make a few new things. Hey, Bobby. Bobby told Robin I said hi. Blessing bags, and we also get the little bags of dog food from Sam's, because most homeless people in our area also have pets, and sometimes I'd rather feed the dog than people, but We try to take care of people when we can. All right. Let's add our big old bow on there. You like to get Ziplocs in bulk? I don't need 15 boxes of Ziplocs either, though. All right, I'm gonna add my bow right down here, low enough that it doesn't cover the words. Listen, all I'm gonna say is if you're new, if you're sensitive, if you're super needy, if you don't like sarcasm, and if you're scared of curse words, probably not the place you want to hang out. But if you're okay with all those things and a little bit of a craft mess, welcome. Hang out. Vicky says not new, just a new last name. Vicky, that means you either got a husband or you lost a husband. And either way, congratulations, friend. All right. Now, I don't want my bow looking saggy. Right? So this is the center of the bow, and I need it to be nice, straight up and down, not flopping over to the side. We're going to tie that off, make sure it stays where it needs to be. Y'all also I don't know where it is, like where you're at, but in the South, Friday nights are for football. So if you guys can hear like a high school band in the background, that's because across town there's a high school and it's so loud outside that you can hear it. My language isn't that bad. Listen, sometimes I'll drop a cuss word. And I'd rather just people be aware that it could happen and them not be surprised. All right. So this is where we're at so far. Let's get a little bit of ribbon on here. Now I want to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to bring out the 4-inch and maybe the purple. That's what we're going to do. Let's do these two and these two. What did we put in the bags for the homeless? Can openers, canned goods, whatever we can find usually. Y'all. Okay, this is how I always explain it. If I said, who's someone that I know? Let me find someone's name that I know. Miss Carol, are you still here? Oh, Michelle Joslin's here. MJ, I'm going to use you as an example because we're friends outside of Facebook. If I was like, MJ, F you, that would be insulting. If I drop hot glue on my finger and say, if, that's just how I talk, right? So I will never say a cuss word derogatory towards someone on a Facebook Live. That ain't right. But if I burn my finger and say that, shit, that hurt, it might happen, right? There's a difference. All right, y'all, we're going to do 12-inch tails. Miss Carol, you're lucky. MJ, shut up. I didn't have to cuss at you. Now, I've been on some people's lives where they're talking like a sailor, and that I'm even like, ooh, that ain't right. Whoa. 2, let's do 9. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can say it. No, listen, if I have to say it, you see it. I don't usually have to say it. Y'all be like, oop, he just said that in his head. All right, these are 12 inches. Y'all, someone said today that they bent their scissor blades cutting a wired ribbon. Terry's Crafts, you're in Gulf Shores. Terry, the whole team was just in Gulf Shores. Why didn't you come stalk us? All right. Got a dovetail. Have I used any of the beads yet? MJ, there's so many beads somewhere. I don't even know where they're at right now. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have I heard anything from Jordan? Jordan was live earlier today. Hey, Weezy. Do I think 12 inches works better than 13 inches? So if you do them like I do them, 12 inches is all you need. If you do it like Jordan, where you open your twist tie and tighten up all the way, then you're going to need the extra inch. All right, there's those. You dropped your scissors on the floor. Listen, these scissors have stuck into my floor mat multiple times. All right, we're gonna need 9 of these. Hopefully that was thunder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all, let me, since we're just measuring ribbon tails. So whenever I first started out, I had a mentor who was not, okay. So how this works, even like with some of our students, right, is as your business grows, you pay a higher price to do more personal things with those mentors. Some of those things are called masterminds, where it's more of a one-on-one interaction with your mentor. And I had one, and the person that I had become accustomed to and trusted and did all those things was not the same person that was sitting across from me at a table whenever we became closer than just a large group, right? And I remember thinking how betrayed I felt because I had bought into a fake persona so that people would like that person and not who that person really was. So I decided whenever I started doing Facebook Lives and I started growing my presence online that I would just be me. Messy craft room, sarcastic, cuss a little bit, because I never wanted anyone to feel that same way. Like, think I was one person and then be disappointed because they figured out I wasn't that person. So I'm just me. Messy. Sarcastic. Eight. Here's number 9. And completely open and honest, right? So if you guys are in our business coaching group, you know, like, we share every single aspect of our business. I share numbers, I share behind the scenes, I share all that kind of stuff, and it's just black and white. Because here's the thing, like, at that moment, sitting across that table, when I realized that the persona was fake, I then started playing back every piece of advice, every conversation, every little thing, and analyzing it, wondering when they lied to make money and when they were being real. Right? And I was like, I don't ever want to be that person. And the person had had a few drinks, so it was like all truth falling out. I was like, oh, let me not be part of this situation. All right. Y'all, to get our ribbon on there, we're just going to take 2 of our ribbons. Give it a good pinch. Thanks, Sean. Mel, people were asking what you were going to make for the next challenge. All right? Then we're going to give that a little pinch right there. Hey, Leslie. And then we're going to add this all the way around. How to find Jordan live on YouTube? He goes live on the Deco Exchange page on YouTube every morning. Well, Tuesday through Friday. All right, y'all, and then we just put that right into our twist tie it off, Weezy, you know what I found the other day? The box that gift was in that you sent Aunt Kay. Somehow, the box stayed at my house. I don't remember if it was a bracelet or a necklace that you sent her. The beaded jewelry made it to her, but the box somehow stayed here. Shay's been afraid to do lives for that reason. You know what? Go live, be yourself, and people that need you will find you. What do I measure my dovetails with? I just cut them at an angle. The actual ribbon tails, I use the ribbon tail board from Hot Mesh Mom. It was a bracelet. I couldn't remember what was in the box, but when I saw the box, I knew exactly what it was for. You want to join the masterminds for the wonderful friendships y'all have? Listen, I guarantee that if you ask any of the mastermind people, they will tell you that I am their friends, but I've also made them cry and I hurt their feelings a lot. They don't pay me to be nice to them. They pay me for real honest business consulting. Hard to make a wreath to fit in between the inside and storm door. Any suggestions? Have you ever heard of Melly Mel at Sincerely Creative Mom? She makes a wreath called the Pancake Wreath. Mel said she's the mastermind. It's definitely made her stronger. Did I get my dogs anything special for Pup Day today? MJ, every single day here is National Puppy Day. For sure. Y'all, we're gonna add some floral to this next. Sean, I saw you were working on that reversible flower. What's up, Cody? How's Richard the cat? Y'all, Richard he was in Panther mode today. There was, okay, so when we were on vacation, Richard ate the cord that connected to all the security cameras. He just chewed it right in half. No questions asked, right? Well, today, the people from the security camera company, because some little kid is running around the neighborhood trying to break into vehicles. So we called security company. We're like, hey, we need our cameras back up and running. Don't ask. Well, we didn't know that Richard was an attack cat. Whenever the guy tried to go hook up the thing again, Richard like leaped at him, claws out, hissing, ready to go. He didn't want no strange man in my bedroom. Richard's looking out for me. He was like, you don't belong in here. Get out. So Jessica had to lock Richard in the bathroom so the security people could do their job. I'm like, Jessica, you're telling me that grown man was scared of like a 10-pound cat? She's like, yeah, he's scared. Mel says that her mastermind application makes her nervous every year. Yeah, so you have to actually apply to be in the mastermind. And then I review applications every November. Then I invite old members, if they're lucky, and new members back or in. Richard only likes Parker when he's sleeping. All right. So you can see all the way around our edges, we've got our ribbon tails. Now we're gonna work around the top. You can actually see what we're doing in the top. Who is in the masterminds? There's like 24 different businesses in there. It's always fun. So there can only be 24 because we lock ourselves in a house for a week and we just work in business the whole week together. And there's only 27 bedrooms in the house. So we cannot have more than 24 people because we need a room, my parents need a room, and then we have one guest room. One day you'll get accepted. Beth, the first step is applying. Wreath Makers Live in Nashville. Listen, I went to Nashville for Brooke's event, and those girls forgot their clothes. I was like, aren't you the bride? Where's your shorts, girl? No, John, let's correct that. Uh, if I feel like I need to ask for your P&L, I will ask for it. However, Melissa doesn't like to turn it in. So nice to take my parents with you. My parents cook for us the whole time, so it's not really a nice thing. They're there working. And I'd be like, Mel, where's the P&L statement for that event? She'd ghost me. That's okay. That's why her kids got 14-pound gummy worms. Y'all, this year on vacation, Grayson had a magic bag of gummy worms. It was this giant tall bag, and somehow every morning it was refilled. I was like, they've only had one bag of gummy worms. I don't know what y'all are talking about. No one even was like, why are there two different flavors in this one bag? Don't know. They were just like, these are good. Yep. Grayson got 3 cans of cheese. He did. All right, y'all, let's get our floral and our glue. Do you have different levels of mastermind? So we have 2. So we actually have 3 programs right now. Well, scratch that. We have 4 programs. Program number 1 is just our business coaching group. In the business coaching group, it is for people that are just getting started and need all the basics. Right? So you take some classes, we have office hours, you get your questions answered, and you move through the basics and fundamentals. Then we have a program called the CMC program. That is consistent cash. So once you've started making sales and you're ready to start to scale up, you can join the CMC program. In there, it is more small group. We meet once a week. We do a Zoom call. We do some training. We do some open Q&A. That group is really fun. Then after that, we have what's called a 6-figure mastermind. So that is the 24 businesses that are all making 6 figures a year or getting close to it, or that I think I can get them there relatively quickly. And then after that, we have our 7-figure mastermind, which is invite only. You have to have over $1 million a year in revenue. And I only allow 12 people in that one. All right, let's get our florals. The mastermind groups are small groups because I work one-on-one in their business, and I can only allow so many of those in my own capacity, right? I can I can only be one-on-one with so many people. All right, y'all, this one is 63048. It is the new fall color of 60919. So we're going to use the fall orange and purple in this one. All right, I'm going to cut this one in. I'm going to cut this one in half. You want to be with Mel, Tammy, and Terry. So they're in the mastermind group. All right. So y'all, I left this one with a nice thick stem because, listen, I noticed my little bow wants to keep going down, and we can't. We need to get that sucker parked back up. So I'm going to use this bigger stem to lift up the bow, go right underneath it, and then I'm going to attach it just like that, right? So that it helps hold that bow where it's supposed to be. To do that, I'm just going to zip tie it right to the frame. Mary, I don't know if you responded or not, or if I missed it, but are you doing any sales in the Flock of Five? All right. So I've got it there. Now I need to attach it one more place. Liz, nope, the introductory price is over. You've been recovering from major back surgery? No fun. All right. So let me show y'all what I did from the back side. Too bad you can't see it. Let's see. So what I did was I ran that stem straight through first, zip tied it, then I bent the stem up and zip tied it again along the frame. That way it'll stay at a nice curved angle and hold our bow where it's supposed to be. All right, Now I'm gonna add this one up here. Looking for the right spot. I think that'll work. Now, where you can, always try to attach it into the twist ties so you can tie it off. Y'all, let's dovetail our bow real quick. Well, that didn't work out. There we go. Now the most important part is that you only dovetail the ribbon, not your finger. Anna, that's no fun. So I cut the twist ties when I'm done. If you wait until the end, you'll see exactly what I do. Now, y'all, if you don't want to add a lot of greenery, or if you're worried that, you know, you can't sell your wreaths for enough money to make up for more greenery, you could totally just do this. Right? You could totally just add a little bit and then let your ribbon do the rest of the work. That sign should be available. Is it raining here? No, that's the air conditioner because we're fluffy and it's hot. All right, gonna get this fluffed out. All right, on this one, I'm gonna leave this hole just like this. This one is 63048 again. Y'all, we're gonna work this one right in between our two layers. Tie it off. This stem is purple. Right, so y'all, not using any glue. Chasing towards the core, you love this pick. This is the 60919, girl. A little bit less fluffy than we used to be, but we still fluffy. All right, so I worked it in between the two layers, then I brought the top piece out here. So we're gonna keep doing that all the way around. Jeannie, you can watch the replay, and we do call out the SKUs as we go. D, I wish I could have seen it too. Do we still have a lot of 60919? No. We ran out of royal blue, and we're almost out of 2 more colors. I don't remember what those 2 colors are. I know that we have a lot of purple and we have a lot of orange. Maybe cream we're running low on, and red maybe. It looks pink. It does look a little pink on the phone, but it is purple for sure. All right, now same thing. We're gonna go over just a little bit from where we put this one in, right down here. We're gonna work our orange in there. The royal blue is definitely the prettiest color, Sharon. Parker said that we might get black 60919 at some point. Maybe. I mean, if there was ever a custom 60919 that Deco Exchange had made, it would probably be black. All right, I'm gonna use a zip tie to attach it to the frame. Kathy is gonna open her Etsy shop. Kathy, I started writing an ebook today about how to sell on Etsy. I didn't finish it. I may never finish it because it's just how things go. But I did start it. I got, I think, 2 of the 6 chapters done. All right, so y'all, what we're doing is where we have the stem on the top, let me show you. See how it looks like we've added greenery all the way across the top? But look, if you look at it from the top, you can see that we're like skipping spaces. It doesn't look like it here, but here, because of the way that we're doing it, we're putting it in the middle and then carrying that single piece back to the top, right? So look right here. We put it down here in between, pulled it over, tied it off at the top. Did I go to college? I have an engineering degree. All right, so look, we brought it back to the top, so we're not gonna put anything in this space, and we're gonna put our next one right down here so that it covers this section. Wendy, this was a circle and we made it into an oval. Y'all, don't let me forget, I still gotta make that flamingo. When and how did I get started? I got started back around 2014. I made a Mardi Gras wreath for the house that I had purchased, and a neighbor stopped and was like, "Where did you get that wreath?" And I said, "I made it." He said, "Well, I want to buy it." And I said, "It's not for sale." He said, "My wife really wants it. Here's a $100 bill." And I took it off my front door and I handed it through his car window. And it was all downhill from there. After that, we started selling at craft shows. then after craft shows, I was like, this is too much work. Like, we trying to work full time and do craft shows. So, stopped doing most of the craft shows. Y'all, like the first year we did like 50 craft shows. It was crazy. Like every weekend we were at a craft show. So then we just started doing like, I think towards the end of our craft show career, we were only doing 4 craft shows. And selling on Etsy. And let's look. As of today, rude. Y'all, it gave me an error. I don't want. Okay, as of today, so it looks like I opened my Etsy store in 2015, and as of today, I've had 1 million people go to my Etsy store. We've had 16,600 orders out of Etsy. And we made 984.4 in sales. So hopefully by the end of the year, we will be able to say we have $1 million Etsy store. Was I living in New Orleans? No, I was living in Lake Charles. All right, we need one more. This one I'm actually gonna cut up because I need a little bit of orange and I need a little bit of purple. Oh no, I was gonna say I don't have any more orange, but I do. All right, so I want a little piece of orange. For down here. And I need a little piece of purple on this side, I think. When did I start doing lives? I think I started doing lives in 2017. Y'all want to know a little secret? I sold more wreaths online before I started doing lives. I sold the most wreaths whenever my Facebook page had less than 900 people. So you do not need a big audience or Facebook Lives or any of those things to to sell your product. I don't care what anyone tells you. Why do I think that is? Well, I'll tell you why. Because okay, so right now there's 717 people watching. How many of y'all are here because you want to buy this wreath or because you want to make this wreath? Or neither, and you're just here to hang out? Okay, so this is how, y'all, this is gonna be quick. This is how Facebook works. You get people on your Facebook page, and only like 1% of those people actually see your stuff, right? So, if anyone says buy it, it'll be for sale later. Okay, so imagine whenever you're getting like a bag of M&Ms or Skittles, whenever you put your hand in that bag, let's say you only eat red Skittles, but in that bag of Skittles is every single color, right? So how often do you get to stick your hand in that bag and pull out a red Skittle? Right? So whenever I only had 900 people, and all 900 of those people were red Skittles who only wanted to buy my wreaths and not make my wreaths, right? Every time I stuck my hand in that bag, I got a red Skittle. Well, now I got the rainbow in there. So when I stick my hand in there and I pull it out, I might have a wreath maker, I might have a wreath buyer, I might have a bitter person who just wants to complain, I might have a person who doesn't even make wreaths but likes to hang out with us, right? Like if Summer was still here, Summer doesn't make wreaths, she just likes to come say hi. Right? So that's why if you're in our business coaching group, I tell you that if you go live, you need to make sure you're going live for your perfect person and not just to go live for engagement. Also, this is going to make some people mad, but if you're trying to sell your wreaths and you're going live in groups with wreath makers, and all those wreath makers are going follow your business, and you don't have any intention of selling those wreath makers something, you're killing your own business. Because you're gonna flood your page with the rainbow Skittles and not the red Skittles. So whenever you go sign up for those wreath making marathons and you think, oh, we're doing so good, we got 100 new followers, and all those followers are green Skittles and not red Skittles, you just hurt your page. Now, if you are out there and you want to be a wreath coach, or you want to have wreath classes, and you want to sell wreath kits, or you want to sell supplies, then go do the marathons. Get all the wreath people to follow your page. That's how you're going to grow. But if you think that you're going to go in front of all those wreath people, they're all going to come follow your page. Let's say you only had 100 people on your page, right? You had 100 people on your page, and now you went live in a Facebook group that's full of wreath makers, and they're all like, oh, we love you, we're going to come follow your page. And now you got 200 people on your page. 100 of them are the right people. 100 of them are the wrong people. And Facebook is going to say, whenever you make a post, I'm only going to show it to 1%. Well, what happens if Facebook chooses the wrong 1%? And then, have you ever been on Facebook and all of a sudden Facebook shows you a product that you've been thinking about? Maybe you never even said it out loud, but you're like, I'm hungry for chicken. And then a little bit later, you're scrolling on Facebook and all of a sudden, there's Popeyes. Because Facebook is the creeper of all creepers, and it knows what you want, and it knows the kind of people that also want that. Okay? So now you're on your business page, you're trying to make a wreath, you're talking to your people, you're trying to sell your wreath, and all of these new wreath maker friends are interacting with your live video. Well, then guess what? Facebook says, okay, I know what kind of people like the content that they're making, right? Facebook says, hey, let me go over here and show this page to a lot more of the green Skittles, because the green Skittles interact. And when people interact, Facebook makes money. Right? So now that 100 green Skittles turns into 500 green Skittles, and you still only have 100 of the red Skittles. And because the red Skittles don't need a new wreath every day, Facebook shows it to them less and less. So now all of a sudden, you've got a business page and it's growing and you got 5,000 people and not a single one of them, like, they tell you good morning. They tell you they want to have spaghetti for dinner, but you ain't making no sales because they're not interested in buying your wreath. They just want to hang out with you. So why did Facebook show an ad for adult stimulators on your page? Facebook ads are not related to me. Every single Facebook ad is related to you. So Peggy, why did Facebook think you wanted to see that, girl? Like, literally everyone who's watching right now, if an ad popped up, that ad could be different depending on who you are and what you do on Facebook. It's not about us, right? Facebook's not showing me that ad. Right? So the way that Facebook makes money is that someone pays Facebook to run an ad, and then if you click on that ad or if you watch the ad, that person has to pay Facebook. Yours was car insurance? Wendy, do you need a new car? Were you shopping for new cars? You've never seen that ever? Peggy, listen, Facebook's trying to tell you something, girl. I don't know what it is, but it always knows what you need. All I'm going to say, girl. Peggy, I'm glad you've been around for a while so I can pick at you. Anyways, y'all, this is our fun, crazy, whimsical wreath. Oh, and then if you click on one ad or if you watch a whole ad, Facebook's like, oh, that's the kind of stuff they like. Let me show them more. So, Peggy, you may be in for a treat tonight, girl. All right, y'all, let's make our flamingo real quick. Wendy said her husband has been calling around for new insurance. Yeah, so if anyone else is using your same IP, you'll get the same stuff right now. All right, so y'all, someone ordered the flamingo and then they were really, really distraught because the legs fell off. But the legs are not supposed to be attached. All right, y'all, that thing is big. They're like, oh no, the feet fell off. Like, girl, they baggage separately. They don't fall off. Okay, these are super cute. They are, it's for ribbon. You attach her feet to her body with ribbon. So her little boots, and then the ribbon is gonna work like a stocking. Sherry got an orange juice ad. Sherry, a while ago, someone said that they made breakfast for dinner. Did you like interact with that post? Trying to see how long we want her little legs to be. I feel like that's gonna be a good length right there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's cut it about 12 inches. Also, I'm just gonna apologize now. Just gonna apologize now. This is sold out. Peggy, do not search your son's browsing history. Don't do it. You do not need to see that. All right, we're gonna fold over it just a little bit. Sabrina, yeah, you use the same IP in your house. Y'all, this ribbon, I literally only purchased 12 rolls, and they were all 12 supposed to be for me, and Parker listed them for sale. You thought influencer gets paid for ads people watch? We do. So we get paid per view during an ad. That's how these work. You haven't thought about a dog? Shannon, did you ask about Rue? See, it could also be that you're interacting with my page, and my page talks a lot about dogs. So Facebook thinks that because you hang out here, we're alike. If you get a gay ad, I'm sorry. Like a gay dating ad, sometimes Facebook gets the wrong message. All right. Now, y'all, the tricky part here is to make sure that his legs aren't crooked. Well, I guess they could be. That might be cute if I had them hanging at slightly different heights. Then I could just be like, oh, that was on purpose. All right, so I always try to use a piece of foam that is close to the same color that we're using, but then y'all are always confused about what I just did. So today I grabbed the brightest color that I could find. That way y'all can see it. Sharon just got an ad for Missouri prisons. Sharon, listen. All right, so y'all, I'm just gonna cut a little piece. This one, y'all, look. This wood just don't feel right. When I picked it up, it just feels light, which makes me think it's not a full 1/4 inch. So I don't want to staple it without something behind it. So for me, I'm gonna put a little piece of foam there. Oh, listen, I ain't trying to date nobody. I don't have time for the people I got now. I don't need anyone extra. Look how cute that's gonna be. I'm like, where's my stapler? I'm using a 2.5 inch ribbon because I want it to fill up the whole boot. Y'all, on a Flamingo, is the front, whenever they have their little leg bent, is it the back leg or the front leg that needs to be a little, I think the back leg needs to be a little bit longer. What do y'all think? The Flamingos should be on Deco Exchange. This one was designed by Chase and Rue Designs. Don't mess with me today, stapler. You got staples, now staple. The back, well, my Flamingo is gonna be crooked. Because I did her front leg shorter. Y'all, the most important part for me on the Flamingo is making sure that I get her legs in the leg hole. Because the first one that I was playing with, I almost did it like this. I wasn't paying attention. And I was like, oh, let's make sure we get her leg right. What kind of stapler is this? This is an Arrow brand electric stapler that wants to make me cuss. I don't know why it's being crazy. There we go. I think I want it right there. Okay, so tonight we learned how Facebook ads worked. We learned about flamingo legs. We learned about getting the right Skittles if you're trying to sell stuff. We learned that this stapler wants to be thrown away. So cute. Well, Beth, my knees aren't gonna fold, they're just gonna dangle. All right, let's get her a door hanger. Y'all, what color Skittles do you want on your page? Okay, now this one's a little bit tricky because I need to put the hanger in the center. There we go. What the heck? Y'all, red Skittles. So that all depends on your business, right? So who do you want to sell to? Who do I contact know how to open an Etsy member? You're in the creative coaching group and you love it. Donna, so we don't open Etsy in the creative membership. We do it in the business coaching group, y'all. I'm gonna have to like take this staple gun apart tomorrow and figure out why I have to open it every time I want to staple it. Okay, okay. She's looking cute. She's looking cute. Right? Listen, it doesn't matter what color Skittle you want, just as long as you know what color Skittle you need, and then you only create content for those people. Right? So, for example, if I wanted to sell this door hanger, I could do the exact same thing I'm doing right now, except instead of giving you excuse like the reason why I'm doing this as, oh, I don't want the staple to go through the front and I want you guys to know this is 12 inches and this is 22 inches. I would be saying how, guys, I can only make 12 of these. If you want this, make sure you buy it today because once this ribbon's sold out, I'll never have it again. Right? I would want to talk about the quality of the board. I would want to talk about not while I'm putting the foam, right? I wouldn't want to tell you where to go shop for ribbon. So you can still do a live video making a product, but you want to talk to the perfect customer. All right. Now, I kind of wanted to give her a little bow, but I don't think I do. Think about hibachi, right? I used this excuse during the Makers Virtual Summit. Whenever you go eat hibachi and that guy's cooking in front of you, what is he doing? Is he giving you his hibachi recipe? Or is he entertaining you? Y'all, I don't think I'm adding a bow. I was gonna add like a little accent to her hat, but I don't think I am. Entertainment, right? He's not telling you like, oh, this is 3 cups of rice, and this is 2 pounds of chicken, and this is watered down soy sauce. Right? But they're still doing it all in front of you. A flower, you know what would be nice if I knew where all of our brooches were from our rag bows, like to glue like some type of little jewel or something on there. I just think everything is going to be like too much. Did going live hurt me? So, Brandy, going live made me change our business, right? Because I attracted the wrong customers. So we had to sell supplies because that's what I attracted, right? So overall, we still are doing, our business is doing good, but we had to completely change our business model from what it was, right? I don't know. It's kind of cute now that I look at it. So that's why I tell people, like, you need to figure out what the end result is and what you want to do. Y'all, I had no desire to sell supplies. I wanted to make stuff. It's cute. right there. So y'all, on this one, because it's so little, I put just a little baby pipe cleaner, and I'm gonna staple it as close as I can, right there. And it didn't staple. Why does that keep popping out? I feel like there's a staple jammed and I'm not taking the time to fix it. And I'm just like fighting an ever losing battle right there. And tomorrow, when I have more patience, I'll fix it. All right, gonna trim this down. Now that staple is gonna do most of the work, right? But I am gonna add just a little dab of hot glue right behind that bow to keep her right where I want her. Add more staples. Here's the thing, it's full of staples. But whenever we took it on vacation, we thought we ran out of staples because it stopped firing. And there were still staples in there, don't tell Tammy. Because Tammy didn't even finish her door hanger because we thought we were out of staples. And I've just never fixed it. And I need to fix it. Sometimes you don't need a bow, but this little bitty bow is super cute on it. You know what else would be really cute? I just saw it somewhere. Hang on. Y'all, we're gonna steal one of the balls off of this. To put right in the center of the bow. Yeah, a bling gem would have been cute, but they're in a box on the shelf over there. Not easily accessible like this was. All right, let's unplug the glue gun so we don't forget. Always, always, always make sure you turn off your staple gun because this thing gets hot. And then look how freaking cute she is. All right, so, you know, the limiting factor on my door hanger is this ribbon. But there's 30 feet, which means I can get 30 legs, which means I can make 14 more of the flamingos, right? So I would put this together, hide it over here, and then I'll go take photos of this and I can list it as a quantity of 14 on Etsy as a multiple, right? I hope Sarah makes me some more designs with the little dangly legs. Or MJ would like dig into her stash of retired pieces and give me some. Y'all, if you want to learn how to draw and paint your own door hangers, I recommend you follow people like Sarah Frost, MJ, and Tamara Bennett. So they can teach you how to draw and cut and paint from scratch. I cannot. I can just sell you ones that are already done. All right. You guys have a good night. You can get all your resupplies at decoexchange.com. If you want to find out how to find your red Skittles, go to learnfromdamon.com and join us for business coaching.